Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we are out Funko Pop hunting with the first store being Mastermind Toys because Nate is here, and I think he wanted to look for some Lego that was on sale.
Yeah, we got some, I think they saw some sales in there, so we'll see.
Okay, cool, and fingers crossed they've got some Pops too because I've seen them here in the past. Oh, and also guys, let's get started. All right, Nate, what are we looking at over here?
This is the 50% off stuff, so.
Right, oh yeah, the video stuff.
Yeah.
Now you're doing this just for the pieces and maybe like the minifigures, right? You might not build this exact set.
Not particularly, no. I was just kind of looking for more piece-wise, so.
Sure. Actually, you know, now that you're talking about this though, I do kind of like how the boombox looks.
Yeah, it does look
like it's neat. And if you guys are curious, these ones down here are normally $25, but with the 50% off, you get them for like 12 bucks. They are not bad. And while Nate's doing some digging around over there, I figured I might as well show you guys some of these top sets because we've got the Home Alone house as well as the Friends one, the Vespa, which my grandpa and I just built recently, as well as a bunch of really cool Star Wars ones. And actually talking about Star Wars, I was debating on getting this one here, guys, the Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet because it is really neat. And now you know what, guys, I didn't even notice this at the bottom here. This is the T2 camper van, the one that my grandpa's been looking for a long time, so I might have to get this thing for him today. And now I know this thing is kind of pricey, and if you look at the top here, it does say $250, but we've been looking for this for like almost a year. I think it's worth it. And for anybody wondering, I ran into the Pops and it looks like they've got the Riddler as well as Selena, Kyle, Oswald, Cobblepot, and then a Batman in the back here. And yeah, this is just the common one. He's kind of hard to see, but he is definitely back here. And you guys know that I've been looking for this Riddler for a long time, so I am definitely going to be getting this thing today. Oh, and actually, now that I say that, I've also been looking for the Oswald Cobblepot, so let's get him too. And while we're taking a look at the Pops, I figured I might as well show off these ones too, because they've got the Angry Pikachu as well as the normal Charmander. Pretty cool. All right, everyone, so we are now out of Mastermind Toys, and I think we got some pretty good stuff. Nate, you ended up getting how many sets?
I got 2. So the one was the pirate ship one, and then
hold on, don't spoil too much. Don't spoil too much.
But yeah, I got 2.
Okay, cool. And then I ended up getting 2 Funko Pops. I think you guys know which ones they were. And now we're over at the mall because as you guys probably know, my mom came here yesterday. There she is. And she missed a couple things, so we gotta go again. All right, everybody, so we've made it over to one of the sections that has Pops. This is the Batman one. And I was gonna say that I need the Oswald Cobblepot, but we actually got this one over at Mastermind Toys a couple seconds ago. But there was another one that I was looking for back here, and it was this right here, guys, the Notorious B.I.G. Funko Gold. I believe that this thing is a foot tall. I am definitely grabbing this today. And now here's the main Funko section at the front, and one of the ones that I did want to show you guys was this Choco Cat here because it is the flocked version. It's pretty cool. And then the other one that I saw in the video yesterday was this right here, guys, the Clark Griswold with sled, and I am definitely going to be getting this thing today. And then going down the shelf, there was one other figure that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, it was down at the end over here. It's this one. I don't know where it was normally exclusive to, but it is the complete white John Lennon with the really cool like psychedelic glasses. I'm definitely getting this thing too. And now everybody, we've got one more store for today, and you can probably tell which one it is by the lights. We are over at That's Entertainment, so let's go in. Oh, and also they do have something on hold for me, and I'm really excited about it. And now I guess we'll start with their normal priced figures, because if you guys want to check it out, they always have a lot, and usually some pretty new ones too. And something pretty cool over here, guys, is they've got a lot of the Batman ones with the Riddler as well as the ones that we were looking for, the Oswald Cobblepot. At least we were able to get them. It's just funny that they now have them here. And then down here, guys, it looks like they have most of the newer basketball sets. So if you guys want to check them out, here they are. And I think we saw Luka Doncic as well as Ja Morant and Zion Williamson, but we didn't see Anthony Davis, and this one is always pretty funny. And actually, funny enough, guys, they have 2 versions of Anthony Davis today. They've got the Brow from Space Jam as well as the normal version of him on the Lakers. And if you guys want to check out this section over here, this is their trade-in. So a lot of like older figures that you probably wouldn't see in stores anymore. I'm noticing some blue box Star Wars ones over there, as well as just a bunch of really great figures actually. And then if you guys want to check out the cabinet, it looks like they got in a bunch of new figures. And I'm not going to be going through all of them because they do close in a couple minutes, but I figured I might as well show them off because there are some pretty good ones today. Oh, and I did also notice that they got in a bunch of new sodas, and I don't know if I'm going to get any today, but it is still cool to see. All right, everybody, so we are now back from the store, and let's go through everything that I got today. Oh, well, actually, the first thing that I'm going to be showing off isn't mine. This is actually Nate's. He gave it to me so that way I could show it off to you guys, and he got 2 pretty cool Lego sets. And he was also telling me that while he was picking these out, he was actually looking at the pieces and probably not going to be building these because they were so cheap, they were 50% off. And I think I showed that off while we were in the store. So this was the first one that he got, and then the other one that he ended up grabbing was this here, the Robo Hip Hop car. It's pretty neat. And now I know he's been buying a lot of Star Wars sets and then modifying them, so that's probably what he's going to be doing with these. I mean, they come with perfect pieces to do it, so I don't see why not. And then after these, I did end up getting a couple things over at Mastermind, and I guess we'll start with the Funko Pops, and then we'll get into Grandpa's Lego set, because that thing's crazy. And so the two that I ended up getting were the Riddler, of course, and I think I showed you guys that one while we were there, and then we also got the Penguin, and I was really excited about finding this one because I hadn't really seen this one anywhere. And if you guys are curious how much I paid for each of these, I think I might have mentioned it in the store, but I'll mention it again. They were $16.99 each, and then also I made an account, so I think it was like a little bit cheaper. It wasn't too bad. Like practically the same price as if I went over to Hot Topic, and I think that both of these really do look nice, and it's funny, we got the Pocket Pop for the Riddler yesterday, and now I've got the full-size Pop today. And actually, taking a closer look at Riddler, I love the clear glasses on the Funko Pop, as well as the duct tape. And now that I've got this one in person, you can see that he actually has the question mark on the front of his jacket. It's pretty sick. And then when it comes to the Oswald Cobblepot, it is pretty cool, but it's literally just a guy in a trench coat. But I will say, though, Funko did a really great job sculpting his head because it pretty much looks exactly like the actor. And also, I really do enjoy that they included the umbrella because it's a staple for Penguin. And now, everybody, let me get into the big kahuna that we got over at Mastermind Toys, because this here was seriously something crazy that I did not expect to find. And I think you guys know which set we ended up getting, Grandpa, but I'm still going to build it up a little bit because it is the T2 camper van, and I think he's really going to like it. And now, actually, before we go upstairs, I do want to let you guys know that he goes to bed around 9, and it is 9:30, so he might be a little bit tired, but I think he's really going to like it. Okay, Grandpa, we got you a Lego set today.
Hip-de-doo.
And I just want to say, guys, with the amount of an audience we've got, it's probably pretty good. Anyways, it's from Mastermind. It was the last one they had. It's now a retired set. Here you go. I think you're going to like it. Remember this one? The camper van?
Oh, yeah.
The Volkswagen one.
Oh, can you ever look at anything else?
No, no. If you flip it around to the other side, you can see it complete on the front, too. Look at that. Neat, eh?
Oh, yeah.
The T2 camper van. I remember a while ago we were debating on getting either this one or the Harley Davidson, and you went with the Harley, and then it retired. The set was retired. So we found one today.
Probably retired too.
Well, this was the last one they had, so. Now, all right, Grandpa, I gotta go back downstairs and film for a bit, so you have fun with this, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you already started? All right, well, have fun. And now let's get into the next store, which would be Sunrise Records. And I was actually really excited about the pops that we got. Oh, and also, just for fun, I did ask the lady at the cash to see if they had these exact figures yesterday, and she said yes. Because I was kind of curious about John Lennon, and I guess they did have it. And mind you, it doesn't really matter to me because my mom did get some really great stuff yesterday, and then we get to make this hunt even better because we got some cool ones today too. And if you guys want to take a closer look at the John Lennon, here it is, and I am a huge fan of this figure. And they also give you a photo on the back of the box to show what it's kind of based off of, and I guess it's a black and white photo of him. And now it says in the bottom here, so if anybody's wondering what this figure is exactly called, it's John Lennon Psychedelic Shades. That's about it. And then after that one, I ended up getting the Clark Griswold, and this one I did see in yesterday's video, and I definitely had to go back for it because I'm trying to get as many Lampoon's figures as I can, and this was definitely one that I needed. And now this one I wanted to take out of the box because I want to see what's going on with the sled, because there's something weird with it, and I want to see how they kind of made it look like it's burned, because it's pretty cool. Oh, okay, I understand a little bit more now, because it's got like those kind of like jagged edges on it, but when you look at it, it almost looks like it was spray painted on and then cut out. Something weird's going on here. And whatever it is, I really do enjoy it because it looks like it's almost been run across a bunch of asphalt like it does in the movie, and I think it's a really well done figure, and I'm glad I was able to get it for retail. And then the last thing that I got over at Sunrise Records was probably my favorite because I did not expect to find this there. Actually, this is the first time I've ever seen it in Canada at like a retail store, and this here is the 1-foot version of the Notorious B.I.G. Funko Gold. And these things are seriously crazy, and I'm loving the amount of detail that Funko's putting into them. So let's pop this thing out of the box because I want to see what it looks like by itself. Oh, and also for anybody wondering, I only paid $40 for this figure, which I don't think is that bad for something this big. Wizard. Okay, this thing is really neat, guys. Like looking at it in person out of the box, I'm liking it a lot. And now holding this figure without the box, it is a lot heavier than I expected. Like I figured the box added a little bit of weight, which it did, but this is still really heavy. And now I'm not gonna be able to do a 360 with this thing just because of how big it is. So if you guys want to take a closer look at him, there it is. And then if you guys want to see the bottom half, there's not much going on because most of him is white. And actually, one more thing before we move on to the next store, something kind of funny that I wanted to point out to you guys. It's just like a little observation that I had, but this here was $40, and if I were to buy a soda here in Canada, they would normally be $20, and look at the height difference on these things. I mean, seriously, what would you guys pick? And now we did end up going over to Gamestop, and there wasn't much that I was on the hunt for besides these, so I didn't really film because it was the same stuff as yesterday, and this will be for a video in the future, so stay tuned for it. They had a couple of the Funko Deceased boxes, and I was pretty excited about grabbing them. The only gripe that I had with these was that they are pretty expensive. I think they were like $60, and then I think it was like $53 if I had my Edge card, but I kind of understand because there's a pop pin inside of here as well as a pop, and I believe a pocket pop and something else, so it's pretty full of stuff. And I did end up grabbing only 2 of these because there was only 2 different boxes you could get, a Joker and a Batman one, so fingers crossed we get one of each. Because if not, it's going to be a little bit annoying, but if you guys want to check out what the boxes actually look like, here they are. And then everybody, the last store that we went to was That's Entertainment. I'm so glad that we did go today because I was able to pick up something that they put on hold for me, and I haven't really told you what it is, nor have I shown you what it is. And now I don't even think you guys are ready for this because seriously, it is a crazy figure, and for some reason, I'm getting the 10-inch version before I'm getting the normal one. I know, kind of weird, but it is the 10-inch Lucario. And I was actually really surprised to find out that they had this one in. So if you guys want to go pick one up for yourself, I believe they had like 2 or 3 left, so you better be quick. And now before we take this thing out of the box, I am looking at the back here, and it's a bit of a kick in the teeth because it has the entire set that hasn't released here in Canada yet, so fingers crossed they do soon. And now something that I just noticed about the Lucario Pop is that this is actually the first ever fighting type Pokemon that we got as a pop. And now this is looking crazy, and I'm really glad that I was able to get this one today because it's normally a Target exclusive and they don't really come to Canada, so it was going to be kind of complicated to get it. And if you guys want to take a look at the 10-inch Lucario, here he is, and seriously, this thing is crazy. And also, he might not stand very well. No, he stands pretty good, but if yours doesn't, they come with a massive base that you can put it on. And I just want to try out the base to see how well it fits, and you know what? It looks pretty good, and I know that some people don't enjoy the bases, but for this one here, it's really not that bad. And now one thing that I wanted to check on these is how tall is this box compared to the Funko Gold one? And because I got a big one today, I figured we might as well try it out. So, oh, interesting. And this is kind of weird because just recently they did change the size of the 10-inch boxes to be a little bit thinner as well as taller. So I'm wondering, maybe they did it to be the exact same height as the Funko Gold ones? It could be. And now one other thing that I want to check is, are they the same width? And it looks like, no, the Funko Gold one is a little bit smaller, but not by much. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is everything for today. And let me know in the comment section below if you guys have picked up anything interesting recently, because for me, it's probably going to be that 10-inch Lucario because I had no clue that they were going to be getting it in. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been an episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. 3, 5, 4 thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.